this video, we are going to be multiplying and dividing expressions in scientific notation. The first thing that you're going to want to do is take the two leading numbers, 3.6 and 8.2, and actually multiply them together. Put them in parentheses and set them up with multiplication. Then we're going to take the two exponents, 6 and 7, and we add those two together. And in front, of course, it's times 10 to the 6 plus 7th power. We'll go ahead and rewrite everything so that we have a 29.52 times 10 to the 13th power, which is our answer, but it's not our final answer. We have to switch this into correct scientific notation, and that means we need to move the decimal over to the left so that we get 2.952. If we ever move our decimal to the left, that means we have to add to the exponent. So we moved it to the left once, that means we added 1 to the exponent. That leaves us with our final answer of 2.952 times 10 to the 14th power because we added 1 to that 13. All right, here's another problem, and we're going to do it the exact same way. We look at the first two numbers, 3.11 and 8.5, and we want to multiply those together. So I put them in parentheses and set it up with multiplication. Then we're going to look at the exponent, which is a 3 and a negative 9, and we add those two together. That gives us 26.435 times 10 to the negative 6th power, which is our answer, but it's not our final answer. We need to convert that to the correct scientific notation. So that means we need to move the decimal over to the left 1, so that's 2.6. We also add 1 to the exponent because anytime we move to the left, we have to add to the exponent. And that leaves us with 2.6435 times 10 to the negative 5th power. So here's a new problem. This one is division instead of multiplication, and we treat it very similarly. We start off with the 6.5 and the 3.5 by highlighting those, and we actually divide those to begin. Then we take a look at the exponents, 5 and 7, and we subtract those. So it's times 10 to the 5 minus 7 power. With the multiplication, we add the exponents, but now with division, we actually subtract the exponents. That leaves us with 1.857 times 10 to the negative 2nd power. And now on to our fourth and final problem. It is division, so we'll go about it through the same process. We take our two leading numbers, 4.3 and 5.8, set it up with division. Then I'm going to highlight my exponents, and I set it up with subtraction, times 10 to the 9 minus 4th power. Whenever we divide, we always subtract the exponents. So 4.3 divided by 5.8 will be a 0.741 times 10 to the 5th power because of the 9 minus 4. And that's our answer, but it's not our final answer because it's not written in correct scientific notation. We got to take that decimal and move it to the right one time so that it's 7.41. And if we have to move our decimal to the right, that means we need to subtract from the exponent. So that's 5 minus 1. And there it is, our final answer, written in correct scientific notation, is 7.41 times 10 to the 4th power.